Hey there, I'm Steve, and welcome to Jamsin Entertainment. And welcome to the conversation. Just before we get started, there are many ways you can help. You can like and subscribe so you never miss the conversation. But most importantly, please share this video. Get the word out there. There's a community where we can talk about all the things that we love. Today on Throwback Thursday, we're looking at Snatch. And get your head out of the gutter. Sorry, I can't help to make that corny joke. This movie is still hilarious, and this is about my fifth, maybe sixth time seeing it, something like that. I'm not sure exactly, but I've seen it a bunch of times. It's still hilarious. It's my favorite Guy Ritchie movie after watching it again. I really like The Gentleman, but it's just a fantastic movie. As I was watching it, I was like, this movie has a domino effect. And then just before I turned on the camera, I was like, it's not just like one direction. Well, it is one direction, but you know these really intricate domino sets? Well, this one is two dominoes. You have one that starts with Benicio del Toro's character, and the other one that starts with Jason Statham's character. But they all end up around this one Jamsin, a diamond that's everyone says it's the size of a fist. It's not really the size of a fist. It's more the size of an eyeball, but still pretty impressive for a diamond. Benicio del Toro's character is named Frankie Four Fingers, and he's called that because he's a gambler and he makes bad decisions. Get your head out of the gutter. He steals the diamond from these jewelers in Antwerp, and it's that opening for this introduction to his character is fantastic. It's done through surveillance cameras. All it is following a series of surveillance monitors, and then it ends in the vault where they're at. And the diamond just keeps on going throughout the entire movie. There are people who are after the diamond. There are people who don't realize they're after the diamond until they learn about it. Jason Statham's character, Turkish, is an illegal boxing manager. He participates in unsanctioned fights. I don't know why I'm having difficulty with that word. He runs his business with his friend Tommy, and they're working with a character named Bricktop. Don't get into Bricktop's pocket. And the reason why, because he is a notorious gangster in this universe, and if you cross him, he will kill you, chop him up in tiny bits, and feed you the pigs. Brutal. Ruthless. This movie's filled with colorful characters like the ones I mentioned so far. You also have Boris the Blade, also known as Boris the Bullet Dodger. You have Bullet Tooth Tony, Avi, Doug the Head, Vinny, Saul, Tyrone, and there's Mickey. And no, not the mouse. Mickey's played by Brad Pitt, and he has some really good language coaching, some really good dialect coaching, I mean. You would probably never realize that he was an American in this movie. So they're called pikeys. I think it's a term over in England for nomads, gypsies, and no one seems to like them except for, other pikeys. How Mickey's tied into this, Turkish wants to buy a new caravan. And instead of going to a dealership, for whatever reason, well, for story reasons, he goes to the gypsies. And, well, I won't go into too much detail. This movie's too great to do that. And this movie is a far better representation of Guy Ritchie's filming and editing style and storytelling. This is the quintessential Guy Ritchie movie, and it's just absolutely amazing. Well, I could go into more detail, but I don't want to spoil anything. There's a lot of details I could talk about that don't spoil the entire plot, but I won't do it justice. You have to watch a movie and experience it for yourself. The movie is just phenomenal. If you have seen Snatch, let me know in the comments below your thoughts, and if you've seen other Guy Ritchie movies, which ones have you seen? I'm not sure other movies he's made other than Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, The Gentleman, and Wrath of Man. I don't know if he's made more than 4 movies. He probably has, if I did a quick search on the internet. But let me know if you've seen the Guy Ritchie movies, which one's your favorite out of them. If you like what you saw, like it. If you think other people like it, share it. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching and live your imagination.